everyone, and welcome to the Scratchicus Academy. Today is Eden, and I'm pretty excited for this episode. I'm also looking forward to the Zoom chat that chat cannot see, and all of the crazed messages that are suddenly going to flood as I go in there. Couple of things before we start. Discord. I promote it every time. I love it. It's got a family feel. You can go in there to chat about D&D or TTRPGs, basically anything, even if you just want a chat to chat about your day. Twitter, if you want to get into one of our games, just drop Scrap a message on Twitter. We've got loads and loads of spaces, 12 spaces every week, and they're filling up pretty quick. So if you want to jump in, just drop him a message. YouTube, we are finally up to date on YouTube. Like, everything is done, and it's also now in swanky new playlists. So if you want to binge watch them, you can, which I may or may not have been doing. Also, we hit our goal and I cannot. Scrat and I were talking that we just cannot believe this has happened. We didn't expect it in the first month, let alone to break the goal, and we appreciate you guys so much, because just now anything extra this month will go towards getting us to Gen Con, so we can hopefully meet some of you guys. So that's what the bonus goal is after that. Patreon. This, like I said, we're full time now, so you can, if you can support us via that and get lots of stuff from behind the scenes, artwork, videos, stuff like that. And also, I believe Scrat has made a Halloween ringtone for Patreons that can download and do that. I haven't heard it yet, but I've heard good things, and they're always funny when he does them. Merch. We use Redbubble for our merch, and it's another way of supporting us, and it's awesome stuff. I don't have it next to me, which I probably should, but I've just ordered a hoodie from there, and I've also got a baseball t-shirt. And Patreons, one of the Patreon levels, you can get a black t-shirt with the gold emblem or hoodie on them, which you can only get via Patreon. Bird in the Storm. Bird in the Storm is one of our sponsors, and they're awesome. It's run by Tool School and Bird vs. Plane. They're awesome guys. They wrote a module that we ran on the Academy last time, and I hear they're working on a second. And then come January, when we start our second season, they will be doing shows in between our shows and our show, and just we're talking about it, and the content is awesome. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Our other sponsor is the awesome Mage Hand Press. You can spot the content we use for that on tomorrow's Argo 37, run by me. In the link in chat, there is a free 30-page review link down there if you want to have a quick look. It's D&D 5e in space. And there's just loads of amazing, awesome things. And that is also a viewer game. So yeah, we also have a competition at the moment. Awesome rainbow dice, because, you know, why not spread the love around a bit. It's I think a week and a half left on that one, and they're really, really awesome. And again, via Twitter, you can enter on that. And last, and don't worry, we're getting there, there's a tweet in chat, and if you retweet that, every 10 retweets, I don't use the Wild Magic Surges in this. I use a list of oddities of something these wonderful guys can find or encounter in the world. So without further ado, I think we'll go around the characters and just introduce yourself and who you're playing. So we will start with our character, Artie Chen, the famous Artie Chen.
Is he famous now? I guess he gets a lot of
hashtags. Those,
gets a lot of hashtags.
Photos. Like, after that many photos are taken of you, you instantly are technically famous.
Like,
yeah, you have paparazzi.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot going on. So, hey, I hope you have a fun time and nothing exciting happens at all. We can just kind of like chill out, take questions from chat for a couple hours maybe. I don't think that's going to happen though. Yeah. So I'm playing Artie Chen. He is a young Asian man who is out learning what the world is like, and it's not entirely what he expected. Last session, he found a room that had an entire wall of photographs of him all around the city doing different things as recently as like the day before. So he's a little bit shook up about that. That's more than he was expecting. He just wanted to like be a simple guy and go to school and tinker around with machines. And we're going to see what happens from here.
Awesome. Poor Artie. Hashtag Artie doesn't do crime. And
right.
now we're going to hop around and go to Crowbar.
Hello. Crowbar is, she made some new friends last week. And she may have lied to them. Or maybe she told them the truth. Who knows? Crowbar is very secretive.
Awesome. We're going to hop over now to Dot.
Hey, I'm NPC Bree, playing Dot today. And let's see, last week Dot got extremely stressed out. Just more and more stressed out. She was able to get across some very important Artie's dad files. Realized that shit's a little bit too serious for her. Maybe this is more serious than a few people dying of the cold. And then she went down to find someone in her community who may or may not be sick, but she wanted to be sure, just as, I don't know, her whole neighboring area explodes. But she was able to find the person she was looking for. It was Crowbar. The only problem is, in her mind, she thought it would be just so easy just to approach this person, talk to them, and they'd be like, yeah, sure, makes sense. Crowbar is a powerful person and doesn't have anyone tell them what to do. So Dot's kind of just like, dang it. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know.
I feel for Dot, like, she's constantly trying to organize everyone.
Like, I'm trying to fix everything. I'm trying to herd a sheep. But it's fine. Everyone's actually, like, they're all sheep with wings. It's fine. I can figure it out.
Awesome. And last but not least, JD.
Hi. Okay, so I was thinking about this earlier, and I feel like JD went from everything's fine to, oh dear God, everything's not fine in like 60 seconds. It's like 0 to 100 real fast. She basically the other day was eating noodles and making deliveries, and now her mom is in the hospital with a cold, but she's in a medically induced coma and she still has not woken up, but she's not dead yet, so we've got to count our blessings. Instead, she's been rolling around with this new crew, and things have been getting progressively weirder, like having to go to an interrogation over some guy who died from a cold that she barely knew but was on her delivery routes, with these other potential murderers who were also being interrogated. So then they walked into a supposed dead lady's house and found photos of Artie just plastered over the wall from as soon as like the day before, after said lady was already dead. And Artie's dad is very suspicious, and JD is also in some of these photos because they've been since they've met, and she's just like, my life was normal and now it's not. Help. Also, I'm Renee. Hi, I forgot to mention that part.
I love how just not stressed, but like everyone is already, but
yeah,
in a good way, in a good, loving way. But yeah, last week a lot happened. The guys found the apartment of Lauren Curtis, the woman who died after seeing Artie, basically, #blame Artie, and basically broke into her apartment and found an office, a room, covered in a web of strings and just walls and walls of pictures of Artie. They also found a picture of Artie, age 2, with this said woman, smiling and waving at the camera. Crowbar also discovered a room at the back of someone's house with a strange video, the video that people see every day with a little bit extra on the end. And poor Dot was called into as the huge explosion into the lower levels. And I believe we left it as a little girl waved goodbye with a bit of a tickle in her throat, which I think Dot is just remembering. So we are actually going to start there as she leaves. Dot, what are you doing?
Dot's gonna run out there. She can't just let this go. No one seems to care except for her. So she's gonna run out there to the mother and go, "Ma'am, excuse me.
Oh, yes.
I just realized that one of the last tests weren't run on your daughter with the grafts. It's really quick. I just need to take a quick blood sample. 5 minutes max. I'm so sorry."
Oh, no, that's absolutely anything for health. And the girl's like,
Oh, do I have to come back in?
You know, honey, just stay right there. She
Okay.
She plucks a bug on her, pulls a lollipop that she's collected as she's been healing, protecting children all day, and
she's like, like reaching out for that.
Take that. She pops the test thing on her, and she's just running for anything. A cold.
So this bug, you can see, like, sort of does like a little nick, and the kid barely notices. She's got a lolly right now, doesn't give a damn. And the bug comes back and it reads, "This girl has a cold." And can you roll an intellect for me to see how long she's had this cold?
Okay. Oh, wait. No,
this would
sorry.
be difficulty, hang on, 4, but your medical, just say it's a 3.
Okay, hold on. I just realized I didn't have Roll20 open.
That's absolutely fine.
My internet is running so slow today. I just like didn't think I was gonna run it. I was like, I guess I just didn't open that one. Okay.
I did the same thing though, because I just got to my parents' house and like set up everything really quickly, and I keep remembering things. So.
I do the same.
So as long as I don't lose internet halfway through this, we're fine.
That doesn't beat it, I'm afraid. You're not too sure how long she's had this. But it doesn't seem long. It doesn't seem to have been a long time.
Oh, interesting. Ma'am, would you mind just stepping inside for just a moment?
Yes.
We noticed she seems to have some sort of a cough on her. So while we're at it, I think we're gonna just nip that right in the bud.
Yes.
Grafts are fine.
Yeah.
Would you mind if we tested you too, just to make sure we can get you all taken care of before it happens?
Yes, of course. And they sort of follow you back in to the clinic. And the little girl is still like got the lollipop, and she's
gross.
Yeah.
And she's just salivating and creating more germs.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So she's gonna lead them over to like just like a medical spot, and she's going to go to the nearest other person who works there and just go, "Hey, so I need you to wear a mask. I need you to test those people for a cold while I go set up quarantine for that little girl."
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. And this guy just like pulls a mask out and quickly fixes around his ears and heads off and does what you say.
Okay. So, Dot is going to go to the computer or the robot assistants or wherever she can kind of let out that there might be an emergency.
Yeah, there's a screen that pops down, and you can see it's like a sheet of everyone that works there, and you can send alarms out.
Okay. Yeah, she's going to send like an alarm, like for a medical emergency. She is going to go try and I don't know who's she gonna tell. I mean, she can try and wake up the matron, but she went to sleep, super asleep. I guess she'll go tell her robot secretary, be like, hey, so like you should probably go try and wake her up because I'm not gonna do that. I've already irritated her enough. But there might be a very serious problem, and she's gonna. I'm sure the robot knows the protocol issue. So
Yeah, the robot will sort of acknowledge what you've said and do as it's told. And not too long afterwards, you see the matron come out, who's just like rubbing her eyes and like, I heard there was a medical emergency.
So we have a patient in here with the cold.
Oh. Oh God, did you take blood tests?
We're doing it right now on the mother. It's a little girl. I'm going to get quarantine set up for them now. How do I word to them that the common cold is killing people? That's not my strong suit.
Just say you're doing tests or something because there was something in the gas in the explosion or whatever. Just lie.
Fantastic. That's nice. Okay, cool. Just to let you know, everyone should probably get tested in a few days. Hopefully none of us caught the cold. And she's going to just turn around,
Okay.
walk towards setting up quarantine. And while she's doing that, she is going to call JD.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, I'm going to be a little late. Found a little girl with the cold.
Oh, no.
So-
Like that cold? Like the cold?
So I have a small child in here, and I need to get her into quarantine. So as soon as that happens, I will be right back.
Oh, yeah, okay. I think we're here. We're processing. So cool. Good luck.
Thanks. It should be fine.
Yeah,
Oh.
hope she doesn't die.
Yeah, same. And then she just hangs up. And she just marches out, makes her quarantine set up, and goes back to the mother. Well,
Yep.
to the employee working on the mother.
The employee working on the mother, he sort of walks over to you and he's like, yeah, I got the test you needed.
Okay. How are they doing?
Mother, absolutely clear. But like you said, kid's got cold.
Okay.
It's been not very long though. Like, according to my scan, she's had it for like less than an hour.
This will be good. This will be good. We're going to get her into quarantine, and we're going to start running as many tests as possible.
Okay. That's-
We need to take blood samples. We have to send them somewhere. I don't know if the matron's got someone. I'm not a scientist on that level.
we've got a connection in the hospital. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. We're going to need to get some labs over there. I'm sure they're also just as scared about this issue we're having. Have them check how fast the rates are for this. I don't care what kind of information they need to know. Get them a blood sample. I'm going to go talk to the mother, and then I have places to be.
Yeah, go. Yeah, absolutely. And he turns on his heel and goes. You can see the mother sat on the table. The child is also sat on like this evaluation sort of table, just swinging her legs, not really thinking of anything.
So there seems to be some good and bad news.
Okay.
The good news is you don't have to worry about the cold. You seem to be doing just fine. The bad news seems to be that it wasn't so much a cold, but your daughter had experienced a certain inhalation of smoke that we might be a little bit more concerned of than we thought. So we're going to put her in our special testing lab, and we're going to have to run some tests on her in quarantine just to make sure that she is okay and she's not breathing in anything else bad.
Okay. But you can get rid of it if there is.
Of course.
Yes. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, it should just be a little one.
Okay, that's fine. And then you sort of get a buzz on your bracelet, and It's from the matron, and she's calling you to her office.
So, sweetheart, I'm going to send you through those double doors right there. There will be a person waiting for you to help run some tests, okay?
Okay.
And she sort of just does exactly what you said and sort of trots off.
To the matron's I go.
And the matron's sat behind the desk, and she's leaning forward. She is very, very tired. She has a coffee in her hand. She's like, slight problem. We are all out of painkillers and God knows what after that explosion. And a couple of our people who work at the hospital that feed us this stuff were in it. So they're in no fit condition to go. There is one, he's a newbie apparently, but I don't have contact details directly for him because they all worked in between, and I had it's useless. It's a system we need to change. If at some point today you could go to the hospital and find him and just, I don't know, take it off him or get him to deliver it later, that would be fantastic. His name is, and she sort of scales through, it's just like, his name is Adam Watson. Just a youngish guy. He's sort of, he'll probably spot you first. He's, from what I've heard, accident prone, sort of mid-20s sort of thing. Brown hair, you should be fine. You'll spot him a mile off, apparently.
Well, I can find my way back to the hospital, I'm sure. As I said, my connection right now, into the hospital, into doctors, so.
Yes. Well, you seem to get the masks pretty easily, so
We'll see.
I'm trusting in you on this one, so it should all be good.
But I should go. I have everything set up for the girl.
I will keep an eye on the child.
Just, don't breathe on anyone.
No, I won't.
And Dot will just head towards JD's place.
And with that, we'll hop over to Crowbar. So Crowbar, whereabouts are you at this point? Because you left with Nailgun.
With Nailgun. So I'm going to take Nailgun home, and then I'm going to go and visit my mommies.
Okay. All the way home with Nailgun, he is coughing and spluttering. He's probably playing up to it a little bit more than he should, but he's definitely like, oh, I feel so terrible. Like, I could be dying. And he's sort of like joking about it and like really sore throat. As you sort of, I'm guessing, sort of just throw him in the apartment effectively.
Yeah.
And you can make your way to your parents, and you are outside their flat, which is very, very high up in the Silver District.
Ew, wow, mommies.
Yeah, mummies did well.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine that I have a key, so I'm just gonna like let myself up.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're unused to me just dropping by without a heads up.
And as you enter, you can smell cooking. This is like a really homely feel. They're cooking something amazing. You can hear music going on, and a head pokes around the door. It's like, oh, darling, you're just in time for dinner.
Mommy! I think Crowbar is one of those people that's like super weirdly different with their parents.
Yeah.
So
And
she's like,
oh.
mommy.
And she runs over to you and she gives you like the biggest, like tightest hug and a big kiss on the forehead. And she's like, how hungry are you?
Starving.
Okay, no problem. And she calls out, she's like, gorgeous, she's here. And your other mum pops her head around the door.
Mommy.
And she just sort of runs over to you and gives you like the biggest hugging. And she's like, come through, come on.
And I think Turkey Burger is just like squawking and like flopping around. And
yeah, your mum that's cooking is very much like, hello, like just immediately puts out like a little dish of oil for him, even though he's barely going to use it or anything. But yeah, she they lead you through, and a big bowl of like stew and hearty bread is sort of shoved in front of you, and they both sit, like one sits opposite you, basically waiting for you to eat. And
Oh
the other
yeah,
one
I just
sits
like
next
dig
to
in.
you.
I'm just like, oh yes,
And
mom.
they're like, so, how's everything going?
I'm gonna put the like food down and I had a question.
Yes.
I have a friend who found some records with my name on them. And I was just wondering if there was anything wrong after the operation that I should know about.
I don't think so. There shouldn't be anything. I can't think of anything. What? Where did you see these?
I just have a friend who works at the hospital, and they just found my name in the files, and so I just wasn't sure.
Oh,
Maybe there were complications, or
how
I don't
bizarre.
know.
Well,
Maybe we can get it on a class action lawsuit, you know?
that's just sort of like one of those sort of like chuckles at that. Is that? Well, I'm sure. Wait, do you feel okay?
Yeah, I do. Feel fine.
Well, I'd say there's nothing to worry about until they make. If it was serious, surely they would have had a call or anything and get it sorted straight away.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Hmm.
You two doing okay?
Yes, we're all good, aren't we? We've tried that new went to see that new film. I can't remember what it was called, but it's very dark. Like they just sort of start a conversation almost to themselves, and one of them is like playing with Turkey Burger, who was sort of hopping up and down on the end of the table. And they're like, no, we're absolutely fine. Just wondering how, how you're doing with everything, and friends, and how are your friends, and
Yes.
how's life, and
Mm-hmm.
did you get a raise or anything yet, or
I have a lot of friends, and they're all such normal people, and it's just, it's so great to hang out with normal people who aren't weird. And I just love my super normal friends. And I did get the raise.
we're so proud of you.
Yeah, moms, thank you so much. Yeah, so, if I don't know, nothing's wrong. I just wanted to see you two, and if anything, if you guys need anything, let me know. I owe you everything, and I love you guys so much.
Oh, don't be silly. We're parents. That's what we're your mums. Of course we're gonna do that. Don't be ridiculous, darling.
I know, but okay. I'm glad you guys are okay.
But you got a raise, which means cake, and one of them jumps up and sort of runs off to the kitchen and comes back with like this sort of caramelized fruit tart type thing, and immediately just like cuts you probably the most enormous piece you've ever seen. It's like, you just look a bit thinner, just
Yeah, I
as
just
they push it
immediately
towards
like
you.
engulf it. I'm just
Yeah.
like, ah.
This is one of the, you probably know this is like proper homemade. This is one of the best things you've tasted. You're probably used to it as well. And they're just like, but other than that, all good. You're liking the job. Yeah.
Everything's great.
Oh, I'm so pleased. We hadn't heard from you for like a week, and I worried. I worry. I was like, and the other was like, you shouldn't worry. I was like, I know, but I can't help it. She's still my baby, even though she's moved out. I can't help it.
I'm sorry it's been so long. I'll do better.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. As long as you're safe, healthy, and doing well, I don't mind. Just
doing all those things.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as you're happy, we don't mind. Anything at all. Okay.
All right. Thanks for dinner. I think I'm gonna, I work early mornings, 9 to 5,
Yes, yes. Yeah, no,
office life.
no, it's absolutely fine. And they both sort of jump up to give you a big hug, like squeeze you really tightly and a kiss, and they sort of wave off at the door as you leave. Whereabouts are you heading?
I'm gonna go to. I think I'm gonna go to Torak.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Torque?
Yeah,
How do you
Torak,
pronounce his name?
Torak.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go down to the lower levels, and the club isn't open yet. But you can see people in there still. It's still dark down here, so some people sort of stay and don't tend to leave.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of music which is just warming up for the evening, but otherwise, it's pretty empty.
Is there like a bartender or a bouncer or?
Yeah, there is a bartender, sort of well behind the bar, wiping down the surfaces and cleaning glasses. It's just like, you right, love?
I need to speak to Torak.
Okay. Who are you?
I need to speak to Torak immediately.
Who are you? I gotta give him a name. He ain't gonna just speak to anyone.
You can tell him that he will want to speak to me.
Fine. And she just sort of like drops the rag and strolls off. And she disappears for like 5-10 minutes. And then comes back. She's like, go on then. And points to the back door.
Looks like he didn't need a name after all. And I'm gonna walk through the back door.
And she's just like really sarcastic. And he's like, no, it's fine.
Okay,
and
I'll
you're
head
shown
off.
into a room, an office you've been in before.
Okay.
And you can see Torak sat there just like, so what do you want?
I need to know exactly where you got the device that you so kindly let me have.
It was a piece of scrap. Someone found it.
Where? And who?
Well, I don't know. It's just given to me.
It's come with quite a bit of trouble.
No. What kind of trouble?
Kind of trouble where my name is on a list.
What kind of list?
I'm just curious as to how that happened. Seems suspicious. You give me this weird piece of metal. You say you don't know who got it or from where.
Whoa.
And then I'm approached by a doctor who's wanting to know why my name's on a list.
What list?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about no list. This is and he sort of was like, those discs were something I couldn't sell. That's
Then
it.
why did you want me to have it? Why not any scrapper?
Because I figured you could sell it. You've got that asshole that works with you. I mean, anything to give him a problem.
You don't know the scrapper who gave it to you. You don't know who
Wow,
told
if I
you.
knew the name of every scrapper that came in here,
Who brought it to you?
I don't know, he had a stupid name like your friend.
I have a lot of friends with stupid names. You're gonna have to be like, I mean, like, what kind of stupid? Like, one name stupid? Like,
Was it a food? Was it a vehicle? Was it like a vehicle?
I don't know, it was like one of those ridiculous, like, named after some sort of equipment. Right? I don't know.
was it blowtorch?
No, but it sounds like that. It sounds like another stupid name like that.
And when did he sell it to you?
Oh, he didn't sell it to me, he gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 weeks back.
When people come to give you things because you're so deserving of gifts, do they come to here?
Yes. Where else you gonna find me? I took something off them and they gave me a favor.
Would I be able to tell if he's lying or withholding information?
If you could roll for me, probably an intellect, I'd say, beat a difference of, I'd say 3.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What is that? Is that good?
So that is very good. That is effectively a nat 20. So this is a major effect. So the reason it says +4 damage was if you're in combat, it adds to that.
Oh, okay.
What I'm going to say here is that he reveals a lot to you. What I'm going to say is what he's hiding.
Oh.
He is lying. So much so, not overly, it's more he's leaving certain information out, and some of it you're pretty sure he's just got really bad memory.
Okay.
It seems to be that it was, in fact, Blowtorch that gave it to him.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean he remembers that.
Right. Well, it's been a pleasure, as always. Thank you so much for this gift.
Glad you enjoy it.
And I'll leave.
Yeah,
And go
and
home.
he doesn't even look at you as you go.
I think on the way out, it's the barista or the barmaid. I'm always like, by the way, my name's Neilgun, and then I just leave.
And you see sort of as the way she doesn't say anything, but my God, she pulls a face at you. But we're going to hop over to JD and Artie, who is currently still stood in that wonderful apartment. What are you guys doing?
Well, if I recall correctly, we're panicking because we're not sure which apartment Dot told us to meet at.
Yeah.
Oh, and also the photos too. That's there's a lot we're panicking about, actually. It's fine.
Looks like we got a new friend.
We're fine. So I think we did text Dot just to clarify which apartment she meant, and she meant JD's, it sounds like. So, JD is just kind of gonna try and coax Artie away from the photos and just be like, okay, we'll head back to my apartment. We'll try and get things sorted. We'll try and think through this. I mean, there's got to be a logical explanation, right?
I don't know. Do things like this have? I don't know. I mean, okay. Yeah, I don't. Let's just close the room.
Look, we got pictures. We know where it is. I don't think there's anything else we can do right now.
No, I mean, I don't know what we can do. Yeah, I should just. I'm just gonna go out of the room.
Okay, JD will go over and turn off the lamp in the corner manually, and then try and make sure. Well, first she'll kind of make sure everything's in order the way it was when they came in. Then she'll turn the lamp off and head out back down to where they parked Soren.
Are you taking the photo that was the picture frame that was under the sofa, or are you propping that back up?
Good question.
Just because I couldn't remember if you'd taken it or not.
Artie, I think JD defaulted to you for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
Maybe leave the frame and just take the photo.
Yeah, no, you can do that.
Yeah.
So you guys head down to Soren, and I'm assuming you're heading back to JD's apartment.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think she really greets Soren when she gets there, and that's a little bit weird. But she's very much lost in thought and like trying to.
Soren will still greet you and be like, "Welcome, JD, and strange Artie. It's nice to see you again."
Yeah. Hey, hey, Soren. Yeah.
And Soren will just head off straight in the standard direction. You arrive back at your apartment.
I drop Artie off at the door so he can get off like a normal person, and then I head over, park at the window, and climb in.
Yeah. Yeah, you can actually do that. Kevin sort of pings as you walk in. But otherwise you're back in your apartment, all normal. Everything's fine.
Oh, don't mind Kevin. He's just my microwave. Oh, do you want anything? I have like hot frozen foods that can be heated up.
Sure. Okay.
Sure. Okay, I go over and I'm like, okay, I've got lasagna, I've got like food pouches. Oh, this one's like chicken and veggies. Anything suit you? Oh, taquitos.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. So she just takes out some taquitos and gets them started.
Yeah, Kevin sort of just like swings open. He's like, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and just closes again. It's just a as he keeps going, as it goes round. And I'm guessing you guys sit in an awkward silence.
Artie is staring at Kevin.
Kevin is just doing his thing.
Is he custom? Like, did you do that?
The AI?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not really. Just, I don't know. The longer I've had him, I think he's developed a little bit more of a personality. Oh, and I think Bash has just come up to rub against Artie's leg. And so JD goes, oh yeah, also the cat, there's the cat. This is Bash. Yeah, I have a couple of AIs. Just the microwave, the bike, and the cat.
Yeah, that's like 3. That's.
I thought it'd get weird if the coffee maker had one too, so. Yep.
Yeah.
This cat's back is like built in like like disc, so it ripples as it moves, as it's trying to sort of rub up against you.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents don't really like AI, but
Really?
yeah, I mean, you know, the OTC, they like things to do their job, but they don't want them to talk to you and tell you about things. And I don't think they like robot cats.
Well, that's a shame because robot cats are adorable, aren't you, Bash? Come here, kitty.
And Bash just sort of like does the, you know, the little walk cats do as they sort of mince. That's all sort of built into it, and it sort of minces its way over to you and jumps up to you.
Okay. And plus, rides with Soren would be much less interesting if, you know, she didn't talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I could see the reason you'd want to have an AI. Just, you know, most of the stuff at OTC is very functional. It just does its job.
I mean, just between you and me, maybe don't mention that your family doesn't like AI around Soren. I think she kind of fancies you friends. You know?
I mean, I have nothing against Soren. That's a really cool bike.
Yeah. I mean, she thinks you're weird, but I think she also kind of thinks you're cool, you know, just...
Yeah. No, I mean, she's great. I think, again, if we worked on it, I think we could really just, like, get a little bit more speed. But, yeah.
Hey, anytime you want to look at it, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. So, text Dot because I'm just like not sure what to say to Artie.
It's that really awkward silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when are you coming?
I don't know, where am I? Can I be there yet? Or
Yeah, no, you can be there. You would have. I'm guessing it doesn't take too long to get there.
see, I know where she lives now. It's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Everyone's gonna know where I live. It's fine.
It's gonna ping as she's like walking up the door, like.
Yeah, you hear Jay at the point where the awkward silence becomes slightly too much. It's broken by that like knock at the door.
Oh, Dot must be here. Dot! She gets up and runs over to the door to let her in. Hey, we've had a day. Sounds like you've had a day. Everyone's had a day. What a day.
Yeah, so she like walks in and like falls on the couch. What happened to the apartment?
So, Artie, what happened at the apartment?
Artie's trying to take the plate of taquitos out of Kevin, and he's like burning his fingertips, and,
Kevin,
like almost
Kevin is
dropping them.
not opening the door to you yet. Like,
Oh,
like
okay, well,
You have to earn it.
he
You
sort
don't
of
like
doesn't
AI, you see?
understand what you're trying to do because you're pressing buttons and not asking.
the timer went off, but the microwave's not opening.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, hey, can we get those taquitos, please?
Of course, and the door swings open and there's like steam that erupts and this plate is pushed forwards out of the microwave.
You've got to ask nicely. He's a
Okay.
bit of a stickler for politeness.
That shouldn't be a problem. I can do that. Thank you. And okay.
Taquitos? Dot?
Yeah, I should probably do that thing where people, and she like grabs like 4 of them. She's like, where people eat, and she's like,
Okay, guys, we've hit 10 retweets, which means an oddity. So, JD, you're number 1, Dot 2, Artie 3, Crowbar 4. So let's roll this. 4. Right. Could you please roll me a D100?
Yes,
Thank you.
I will.
But yes, whilst you guys are eating, what I'm assuming you're discussing everything that has happened.
Okay, so we went to the house, the lady's house. I don't think it was the place I'd been to before. I'm pretty sure it was a different building. It didn't look like it was the same building. But her house was normal. And then she had a room in the back, and it had a lot, it was like a map of the city. And then it had pieces of string all over that were connecting to different spots. And then there were pictures on the wall everywhere. And they were pretty much all of me.
were you born on a special day under a special light? Are you a prophecy? A curse?
Oh, actually, Dot, I grabbed the one that had you in it, and I pull that one out of my pocket where I'd kind of folded it up and try to smooth it out a little bit and hand it to her and just say, I mean, they were just like that, but there were just, you know, dozens, maybe hundreds of them.
Yeah.
This was just taken. Like, this just happened.
Yeah.
Who is this woman?
Well, she died.
Well, Artie?
I mean, I think we saw something that she may have worked with my father at some point, according to what he told me and what we found, but I don't know what on or how or...
I mean,
I don't really know.
can
We
you...
also saw him come into the apartment on the video feeds.
My dad, yeah.
So there's a woman who's now dead, who has taken hundreds of photos of you, Artie,
Yeah.
that you don't know about, but your dad does very intimately.
And then I take the photo out of my pocket, and she did have this photo of me. I think that's me when I'm a little boy, and her.
And this woman is dead.
Yep, that is
Yes.
a turn now. I mean, yep.
So a woman has hundreds of photos of you, who your father knows, in a very scary conspiracy board type thing. And then she's dead. And then he comes into the apartment after she dies. Artie, is your dad a murderer?
I don't know, but I'm glad you think it's scary too, because I thought it was scary, and I didn't know if that was normal at all.
I mean, you're super. So
I mean,
you know,
someone had to say it.
you know a lot about technology, Artie. JD,
Yeah, right.
you have talking robots. Can't one of you look into her, like records?
Sure.
Yeah, I would need some sort of database or place to like. I just need to be able to talk through it with the machine,
Yeah.
computer, whatever. But maybe.
I mean, I think that's a to-do list item. Another to-do list item is a trip to the hospital. We almost lost like hundreds of people in a span of 5 seconds. The lower district exploded. So, steam explosion everywhere. Thousands of injuries, hundreds of near fatalities. And we do use medicine from the hospital. Artie, if you ever report me, I will skin you alive. I know a guy.
I watched you take the medicine. I didn't say anything.
I pat him on the shoulder.
It's like, sorry, I don't mean to be mean. I'm very stressed. Very stressed. Also, that mystery person I went to look for goes by the name of like Arm and Hammer, Tire, Crowbar, something like that. Something in the realm. She's some scrapper. Looks like her friend was coughing as she left, but she wouldn't talk to me. And I have an address, but I don't know if it's the right address. Because she apparently, I don't know, wants to die of the cold. I don't know what to do.
Okay. If we... Do we need to find her too?
I don't know. I don't know what to do in this scenario. So if y'all have any ideas or advice, I would love to hear your thoughts after all of this.
We should start with the things that we can handle.
Yeah, because I told JD I don't think I know anything about any of the like crime or things that we should do that would be illegal. I'm not sure I know where to start there. And I thought
Yeah,
you would
Artie
probably have a
can't
better
do
handle on that.
Ar-
I don't think I know how.
Well,
But-
which makes the fact that you have an entire board of hundreds of your face even more scary. I don't know. Check a public search engine for the woman.
Okay, we'd have to check both names because, you know, what, Lauren Curtis, and then what was the other one, Artie? Elizabeth.
I think it's
Something?
Marin. I think it's Elizabeth Marin.
Okay.
Perfect. That's 2 people. That's 2 names. If I don't close my eyes for at least 30 minutes, I'm going to die.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, take a nap, and then maybe we'll do some searching, and we can head up to the hospital and grab what you need, because that feels like within the realm of possibility.
We can save more lives later. And as she's saying this, she's like smoothing out a bedroll, pulling up her hood. She's like, we can do this one step at a time, and we can save all of Eden. Dot's gonna take a 30-minute nap because I feel like if she doesn't take at least a power nap from everything that she's done, going back up and down and up and down, she might die.
Okay. Well, we will now hop over to Crowbar whilst Dot has her nap. So Crowbar, what are you doing? You're heading back home?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back home.
Okay. You arrive home. It only seems to be Nailgun in. And he's shuffling around the apartment in a duvet with a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And when he sees you, he's like, I feel so shit.
Listen, I know you had your like face burned off by steam, but I don't think it's that big of a deal.
It really hurt.
Didn't
And
they
I
give
can't
you,
stop. Yeah, I know. I thought that was gonna help.
You're such a baby. I'm gonna like go over and like, you know, tighten the duvet
And he's like,
and feel his forehead. Like I don't really know what I'm doing, but
he's burning up.
oh.
That's what you can sort of get from that. And he's coughing and he's spluttering, and he's just like, I feel really bad.
Hey, did that weird lady at the clinic test you for anything?
No, and he's just sort of gesturing to his face, like, no, it was just the, yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
What does he look like?
He looks like he's sweating, like he looks like he's got a fever. And he looks a little bit pale.
Okay.
He doesn't look good, basically.
I'm gonna root around in the fridge. No, I'm gonna make him a cold compress, like with a wet rag and ice.
Yeah.
And come on, can I put you to bed? I have to go out and do some work, but can I put you to bed?
Okay, fine. And he just
Even
sort of
though,
lets you
even though it's
go.
my turn to sleep on the bed. Okay, I'm gonna let you have it.
You can have it for like 3 nights in a row after I'm not.
Yeah, well,
Like
let's
this.
see. There's always something, isn't there, Yalvin?
Sorry. And he just sort of shuffles into the room, like in his duvet, and
I'm gonna like
flops down on the bed.
tuck him into bed, like do the thing where I tuck the blankets like all around him, so he's
Yeah.
tight.
He's like, he's making a lot of noise just to moan, basically.
I'll put the compress on his head.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm gonna go out and I got a call to do a haul with the twins, so I'm gonna meet them up. But don't let Blowtorch in here, okay?
Why?
Just don't.
Okay. Fine.
And if you see any of these fucking bugs, just smash them because I hate them.
Oh. You changed your mind. Okay, fine. And he sort of keeps saying fine until he rolls over and sort of, then you hear snoring very quickly.
Okay. I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna go to the clinic.
You head to the clinic, and you can see there's a couple of people in there being looked after, and you can see the matron walk around. She goes, you were in here earlier.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the very high-strung nurse. Like, she kind of looks like this.
Oh, Dot. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Give me a second. And she sort of walks over, more or less to like a corner of the room, and starts typing into her bracelet. And she calls Dot. Dot.
Yeah.
You asleep?
I just crossed half of Eden 4 times in a single day. I saved 150 lives in a single day.
Okay.
I went to the hospital once in a single day.
You don't have to be a martyr about it. That angry woman with the strange name is back, asking after you. Just thought you might want to know. She wants to know where you are.
We are eavesdropping.
Yeah, you like
And
all
when I
just
say
like
I'm
crowded
awesome,
around because this is a small apartment. It's
Dot's gonna like
I'm
pull back
also
her hood, look at JD, and be like, "So that mystery girl wants to find me.
Ooh, mystery girl.
The one with the tree?
The one with the tree.
Yeah. Can I give her the address?
Sure, why not? We'll just have a party in my one room.
I am still on the line here, Dot. If you could
Listen,
hurry.
I'm trying. I have a lot going on. Yes, I will ping you the address. Send her my way.
Okay, fine, and just hangs up. And the matron walks in and says, "Stick out your bracelet," and she just sort of hands over the address. You can find her there. I think she's sleeping, but I think there's other people there too. Just don't piss each other off, because otherwise I gotta hear about it. And she just sort of moves on.
Hold on, ma'am.
What? Yes,
This is matron, ma'am.
just matron, whatever.
Ma'am, yes. Have you guys been dealing with a lot of, I don't know, just the Dot, you said her name was? She was like so like freaking out. I don't know anything she was saying, but she said something about people getting sick.
Yes, we have had a couple of colds, and then like you can even see some of the people around the back are just coughing. So, why are you sick?
No, I feel fine, but someone in my apartment
Oh.
complex seemed to be sick.
Your friend. You brought a friend in.
Yeah.
Is he okay? He had the problem with his.
Yeah, I mean, he like lost his face, but it's like
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, who hasn't lost their face, right?
I know, but no. If you get a cold, then just come down here. I'm sure we can sort it, but just don't tell people that's what you're doing. However, I would like to be updated if you know anyone who does get sick.
I don't understand. Why is it a big deal if they have the cold?
They're not getting better. I'd rather you not spread that, but we're working on it.
Okay.
It's a cold. It's not going to be that bad.
All right. Do I happen to see that little girl that was hanging around Crowbar?
You can see a section
Mhm.
of, and you see the mother waiting by the section rather than the little girl.
Okay. I don't care about the mom. I'm not gonna say anything to her. I'm not weird. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna just be like, hey, I saw your daughter.
yeah. Just to freak out the child even more than last week.
Okay. I'll just head to the address that I was given then.
Okay. JD, you hear a knock at your window.
I go to the window and I open it.
Now, you haven't met Crowbar, so there is a strange woman at your window.
With a big crow on her shoulder, a big robot crow.
Oh.
Hey, yeah. I'm looking for Dot.
Dot.
the
Yes.
nurse.
Yep. Dot's here. You're the one who was on the phone. Sorry, what's your name?
Crowbar.
Crowbar. I'm JD.
I don't know.
I
why
have
everyone
some
thinks my name
taquitos.
is stupid. Like JD's just 2 letters, and I like crawl into the window.
Actually, it's not 2 letters. It's 2 words. It's fine. Come on in. And do you want any taquitos? Dot, your person is here. Crowbar. Oh, Crowbar. This is Artie. Artie, this is Crowbar. You know Dot. This is my cat Bash, and Kevin is the microwave.
I think
Everything
as
talks.
soon as I see the cat, Turkey Burger's just like,
Oh, okay.
like literally, Bash will jump for Turkey Burger.
yeah.
Not like aggressively, just literally
Be like,
jump.
no.
Because I want to see it move.
Hey.
I go over and grab
Turkey
Bash
Burger?
and just, hey.
I'm gonna
hey.
like put
You
Turkey
just hear
Burger
like a
under my arm.
like that really sort of angry cat noise.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, I don't know where he gets his weird bird instincts, but sometimes it just like overcomes him.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't really realize there would be a bird, but cat,
I mean, he's a robot.
cat is also a robot.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Do you want
Dot.
taquitos?
So after watching the abysmal, like, weird stranger in my home interaction, so what made you change your mind, Crowbar? Why are you here?
My mind has not changed. I am not sick. I don't know why I'm on your stupid list. I did your stupid test and it proved it. But my friend is sick. Should we stop? It feels like we maybe shouldn't say anything that the DM can.
So guys, hi everyone. If you haven't already, make sure you follow this channel. Follow twitch.tv/Scraticus. Go on Twitter, make sure you follow them, make sure you're paying attention to the credits.
Oh, and go retweet the thing so we can get cool.
Yeah, go retweet the
Yeah.
thing. I think Scrat is still in here, so start posting things while we're waiting. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us here. Find us on Discord. There's a Discord channel. This shit's really awesome. If you don't like Scraticus' channel, you're wrong. Follow us.
Oh,
Subscribe.
and also, we would love to hear your theories.
Yeah. Who do you think the bad guy is?
Is it Artie or
us
is it
know.
Artie's dad? Is it Artie
It's
or is it
Crowbar.
Artie's
Okay.
dad? One of the two.
So, as Dot lowers her blanket from her cowl, JD's mom is in a coma because of the cold. Already knew a lady with the cold who died earlier. So, did you drop your friend off at the clinic or talk to anyone, or did you just come?
I mean, yeah, I was at the clinic. I didn't know where you were.
Oh,
I think the lady from the clinic called you. I'm not sure if you.
yeah, I remember.
Okay.
I just didn't know if you also brought the man who could possibly unleash a new plague onto Eden.
No. You know why? Because I didn't fucking know that the cold was now a plague. What year is this? What are you talking about?
It's a
Sorry.
new thing, to be fair.
It is a new thing. It's
I'm
kind
sorry
of a
about your mom, by
conspiracy.
the way, JD.
Oh,
That sucks.
thanks.
She'll be
Yeah.
fine. We'll figure this out before then.
Okay.
So, simple rundown. Everyone has a magic tree, but me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have 2 magic trees, and I'll pull up both of them.
Okay, I'll pull out my tree. Hi, cat.
That was a good like.
That was
What?
like, oh hey.
What are y'all doing today?
Yeah.
That's right.
So I got 2 trees. I guess you don't have one, but I have 2, so I guess that makes it so we all have 4.
Yeah.
You can't have one of mine though. Like I just have 2. That's how this works.
That's fine. I don't want a magic tree. I don't want to be part of the tree cult.
I
Let's
don't
see.
need
Artie has a wall in a dead woman's home full of faces of him. A
Oh
conspiracy
man,
wall.
I got a wall too, and the guy's wife is dead. But it's where you plug the trees in. We're vibing so much. I really like how there's all these, trees and
You
walls.
plug the
I love
trees
it.
in. You plug the trees into things. I can't.
Hey JD, I got moms too, so I feel like we got it. Like moms, wall, tree.
The only thing that doesn't have a connection is Artie's magic floating city box.
Yeah, I don't
do
have anything. Wait, hold on. Magic floating city box. What are you talking about?
It's a cube and it shows a city and it's just infinitely growing and it just keeps
Oh
going.
yeah, I got one of those too with the dude with the wall. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a tree.
Do you want one of my trees?
I thought Artie did have a tree. I thought he had a tree coin. Or
No,
tree.
that's tricky.
Oh.
Sorry, my cat is being suddenly very, very needy. Yeah.
Did you all not? Because there was another a pin there. There was an identical. There was a. Did you take that or did you leave that?
We left it. Reason being, didn't exactly want anyone knowing we were there.
Right. Conspiracy wall does make things awkward. Did you guys get anything searched while we were waiting on this woman?
I googled What? I mean, searched. What is it called?
Eden.
Google can exist. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I think
I just
in the
ate one
future
with a
though,
cube.
it's not Google. It's like Chipotle. So you do like a Chipotle search.
It's
Yes.
like Ask Jeeves.
Ask
The
you.
AI asked Jeeves, like, hey, what are you looking for?
Jeeves is
how-
now an AI.
Like, hey Jeeves, I'm looking on how to like make some spaghetti. And he's like, oh well, hold on, let me just. And he pulls out like a little cookbook and starts pulling out files. Like, here's some files.
Hey, Jeeves, know anything about Elizabeth Marin?
Elizabeth Marin works for the OTC. And it's literally like a little butler that pops out in a hologram sort of thing and just speaks to you. He's
Oh,
got a
geez.
tray, everything. Like,
Yeah, so I asked Jeeves about both Hannah Marin, whoa, Elizabeth Marin, and Lauren
Curtis.
Curtis.
So, Lauren Curtis worked at the OTC.
Hey, did it say about Elizabeth that she still works there? Huh.
She is deceased.
You guys know a lot of dead people, huh?
they're
Also a
the
new
same.
thing. Yeah.
We didn't know each other until we all got arrested, Crowbar. So
Oh. Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I know. It's just so cute. She's like, "Hello, it's me. I'm everyone's favorite."
The star. She's a star.
Wait, hold on. What did you guys get arrested for? I don't want to be involved in your weird crime.
No, not arrested. Just
This
you
one
know.
doesn't even look like he can do crimes, and I point to Artie.
Well,
Yeah.
he's a doctor's son from the OTC, who knows this mystery woman with the conspiracy wall who died of a cold. Who he was the last
That's-
person to see alive? Question mark? Murderer? Artie?
No, I was in the hospital and she asked me to come into her room and then she handed me the key card and then she died.
Okay.
Oh, and the cube was in her nightstand.
All right. Okay. Cool. Great. Cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry. It's just the most intrusive cattail. Like,
Hello!
You just like it being somebody else after all the times, right? It's nice seeing somebody else get that.
Can I see your tree?
Yeah. I pull it out and hand it to her.
So it's like a keychain, right?
it's like a little pin, but it's more like a coin,
Mm-hmm.
but the pin has come off the back. So it was a badge, but now it looks like a coin.
Huh. It doesn't look anything like my trees.
They look exactly like your trees.
No, but I mean like shape-wise, because my trees are on like a.
Yeah, no, this is tiny. This is
Right.
teeny tiny.
But the tree's the same, just not the
tree is
shape,
exactly
like
same,
the thing.
just what
Okay.
it's on is completely different.
Yeah. So what I'm getting from this is that I should bring my friend to the clinic, and I'm not 100% sure why you told me about all the murders.
You're not a secret. I mean, you're probably the best secret person I've ever met.
What?
I've never seen someone hold. Gosh, because I know that's not where you live, and I'm sure you're only here because of your friend. And
Yeah, to be fair, I did say that literally right away.
JD,
So-
you will get your bracelet starts to buzz and ring, but it's just a message to say that your mother's condition has changed.
Is that all it says?
That's all it says.
Hey, I hate to interrupt, but like, we need to go to the hospital for meds anyway, right? Because like, I just got this message that my mom's condition has changed, and yeah, can we go to the hospital, or like, I can go and leave y'all here, but I mean, I'd rather not leave people I don't know in my apartment. Sorry, no offense.
No, I mean, I had to go to the hospital anyways. I mean, I'm out of supplies, and besides, nothing personal, JD. I do also need to know what happens to your mother for reporting's sake.
Well, when you say nothing personal, it starts to sound a little personal. But yeah, sure. Science or whatever. Who's coming with me on Soren?
Artie can't drive, I don't think. Artie, can you drive?
No, but I mean, I can probably figure out how to get a taxi. I did that one time. I mean,
You don't know how to get a taxi?
Crowbar, can you show him how to get a taxi, and I'll go with JD to the hospital?
Yeah, but I need to get Nail Gun to the clinic. You just said that he had a plague.
Yes, he could have the plague, but can you just hail a taxi for him? He doesn't know he's literally never left his home.
Okay, come on, Artie. I'll show you how to hail a taxi.
Okay.
And I just like head out. I guess I just start to crawl out the window since that's how I got it.
Yeah. You can do that, and you can hail a taxi. You can see it.
Should I just go after her?
I stick my head back through the window. Artie, to hail a taxi, you have to be on the. God, are you, guys? Is he always like this? Let's go. And then I crawl back
Just
out.
wait till he scans something. He likes
Can you
technology.
Go out the window?
Yeah, you can go out the window.
Just don't scan her leg. That just seems weird. Okay?
What? Was there something about her leg?
I like stick my head back in. What are you talking about?
He's weird about technology. He likes to touch it and record it.
What?
I don't know.
Do you want to touch Crowbar? Or Crowbar? I'm Crowbar. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
No touchy.
Do you want to touch me? Do you want to touch Turkey Burger?
Let's
I like throw a turkey burger at Artie.
Just
Throws a giant robotic crow right at him. Here, have my turkey burger.
Bash
He's
hisses.
pretty cool. I built him myself. He was like my first robot. I give him a couple upgrades. The first, you do not want to see the first turkey burger. He was crazy. He just like pecked everything. Nearly took my other eye out, like my good one. But right now he kind of really only pecks things that are like shiny or that he wants to, or that like bother him, or that bother me, or that like he likes, or that he is interested in, or something that he's curious about, or something that he doesn't know anything about and wants to know more about, but also something that he doesn't know anything about and doesn't want to know anything about. So he has kind of like moods.
Okay, I don't think I can hold.
He's like squirming in your hand.
I was gonna say,
like,
can you make me
Also,
a strength
leave the
roll?
window.
Hans, can you make me a strength roll, please?
Can
Just to
Artie
keep
make a
it-
strength roll? I would like to say no initially, but let's see how this goes.
And I need you to beat a difference of just 2, just to keep hold of it.
Okay, yeah, please. If any chat wants to give me a negative or like a natural 1, this is the time to do it. This is
You
where
do
you
have
want
an
to see this thing.
advantage. You do have.
I would like not to use that, please.
I'm gonna drop turkey burger.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah,
You caught
you,
turkey burger so good.
you've like how people hold chickens and they just like they go mental and its heads go. That's basically what you're doing, but holding turkey burger at arm's length.
okay, but I don't think I can hold him while I go out a window.
Oh no, you will have to
Oh
let
yeah,
go of
no.
turkey
He can
burger.
fly though. You can definitely let him go and he won't fall. Like just release him, dude. Yeah, there you go. He's great.
Okay.
As you
Okay,
let
now-
go, he sort of like snaps at you a little bit, but then just hops back down again.
I imagine he just goes like out the window and I'm just like, see, Artie just out the window.
Yeah, I've not gone out JD's window before. I didn't know that was something people did. Let me just.
But you can go
Try.
out all windows. You know, it's not a JD specific thing.
Typically, no. I mean, most of the windows I see are sealed unless there's a balcony attached. This is a what?
Sealed windows?
Sure.
Okay. Sounds weird, but I believe you. But just it's like a door. It's like a door in the wall, which is what a door is if you think about it.
It's like a small door that's 2.5 feet off the ground. Right. Sure. And try Climbing out a window.
You can climb out the window.
This is better than TV.
And you can
Go on
hail a
bucket list.
taxi. And JD and Dot, you can hop on Sorin and head off to the hospital. Is Artie following to the hospital?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is Crowbar doing?
I'm gonna go back to get a nail gun and take him to the clinic because he has the plague apparently.
Surprise.
Okay, so JD and Dot, you arrive at the hospital about 10 minutes later. Artie, you do. What are JD and Dot doing?
I get there as fast as humanly possible and head upstairs immediately. Also, Cat is back.
Dot will wait for Artie, so that way he makes it to the room safely. She's very kid gloves with him. Like, do not lose a small boy. Who knows? Someone might get a photo of him. But she does actually pull her hood pretty low when he does come out because she doesn't want a photo. No paparazzi here.
Okay, so JD, you, I'm assuming, speed up to the bedroom where your
Yeah,
mum
I'm just like,
is staying.
You know where I'll be by.
The robot is just like, hello, as you go past, as you rush past.
Not paying attention.
As you are you like charging into this room? What are you doing?
Charging feels like a strong word, but I'm going quickly and urgently.
Okay. Are you just opening the door and going in, or are you looking through first?
I'm gonna go in first.
As you open the door, you see Daniel Chen, the doctor you spoke to, jump back from your mother very quickly. And he has a syringe in his hand. He's like, oh gosh, you got here quickly. I was just giving your mother a pain reliever. She's coming. We're just going to try and, bring her round. Who sent you the message?
I don't know. It just said her condition has changed. What's wrong? Is she okay? Is everything okay?
Yeah, she's fine. And he quickly just bins this half full syringe in the bin. Next to
what kind of pain meds again?
The pain relievers, just standard pain reliever, just because she's been twitching a little bit lately.
Yeah, of course. Hey, are you here all day?
Yes, most of the time, unless I get called off for a special case. Otherwise, no, I'm always here.
Okay, cool. So I can call you like anytime if I have questions or...
Yes.
And you'll be here.
Yes, most likely. I don't have any other appointments today. It's only if there's an emergency one that, I could do.
And you think she'll come around?
I hope so. That's the plan.
Yeah, okay. My dad and brother, did they get the same text?
I assume so. It's an automated message.
JD is really wishing at this point that she had brought Artie with her on Sorin. Because she feels like this would have been a much better confrontation if his son was there. And now that she's made that connection, she's going to use it. So she's just like, okay. Well, I'm just going to stay here then. I'll be on her side. I'll call you if anything changes.
Yes. My office is just upstairs. You can ask one of the nurses.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I will see you soon. And he just sort of disappears out of the door.
I look, my dad and brother aren't there.
No.
Okay. I'll shoot them a quick text to just say, hey, I'm with Mom. All is good. And then I'm gonna kind of pace until Dot and Artie get there.
Okay, what Dr. Nasi doing right now?
So Artie's gotten into the hospital. He's walked in. He's immediately looking back and forth around, but heading towards the elevators to go to the 12th floor.
Well, when we're finally in the building, as he gets towards the elevator, Dot kind of like walks up behind him and goes, "All right, so you made it here in one piece. That's good. Crowbar, I'm guessing, went to take care of the friend situation."
She did not tell me anything.
Of course she didn't. You know, that's one thing I appreciate. She will keep a secret. Yeah, I guess let's go. We'll check on JD's mom, and then I have to make a few errands. But I'll make sure we all leave together or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys can head up, and there's lots of people around, like visitors, nurses, and like cleaning people and stuff like that are all around on your way up, and you can come up to the door where JD is.
As soon as they walk in, I'm like, Artie, hi, your dad was here.
Ooh.
Yeah, that face is why I'm just feeling a little bit weird about it. Like that face right there, the one you just made. Hey, Dot.
Yes.
You know how you can like check people for like how they're doing medically?
Yes.
Can you tell what kind of medicine something is by like residue or something? This is gonna sound so crazy, and I know it.
Do you have the medicine? Do you know what the medicine is?
I go over to the bin and I pull out the empty syringe and hand it to her.
Is it completely empty? Is there any
There's
labels
like
on it?
teeny tiny little bit left. There's no labels, absolutely nothing.
He said it was pain meds, but he acted pretty weird, and you know, just with everything that's going on, sue me for being a little bit suspicious.
Would I be able to, do you think, what kind of roll would I have to do to try and test this?
I think you would need an intellect roll. Now, this is difficult because this is just on the spot. I would say you need a 5, unless you think there's anything in particular you can add.
I mean, if it's something I'm not used to, I won't know about it. And so I would probably say it'd probably be a 5 for this.
Okay.
I'm going to use my advantage for this.
Yeah, so just roll twice. Perfect.
Ooh.
Nat 20. Okay, so on the 20, what you will get from that is, this is indeed painkiller, but there's something else in it that you've never seen before. You don't know what it is, but there's something in it. You've never come across it before, but you've come across this regular, like, painkiller all the time. It's like paracetamol.
Is there, is there enough left for her to put in like a small container anywhere?
Probably not. You could literally have a droplet if there was. So if you had like a slide or something like that, it's that sort of amount.
So she's going to, not saying anything to JD, she's looking around for like things like thin plastic material. Like whether
there's loads of stuff around. There's stuff you probably
like,
just,
even if it's just like from like a flyer holder, she's gonna take out the flyer, she's gonna like break it to something smaller, try and get this drop on there, and then just wrap it in as much plastic as she can, so she can get it, like, so it doesn't leak anywhere, so it's just pressed as tightly as possible together. She's gonna slide it into her pocket, and she's gonna look at JD and go, "So he was mostly right."
What does that mean?
It means it was a painkiller, mostly.
Okay.
There's something else in there. I've never seen it before. I can't tell you if it's good or if it's bad. I can try and read her vitals on the machine and go from there, but
I mean, yeah, Also, no offense, Artie, but I kind of trust Dot's opinion more than your dad's right now.
No, I mean, there's a lot of stuff he needs to. I don't know what's going on, and that's not right.
Thanks. Sure, yeah, Dot, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it.
Okay. So Dot's going to make sure her mask is super, super, super secured to her face. She's like gonna, like, even though she's just gonna like push it one more time against her face, just out of like, oh fuck. And she's just gonna go and like read like her charts that she has, check the like computer, and see if like there's anything like the nurse has left up, or if she can like poke around a little bit, and just kind of see the condition, like her vitals and stuff.
The mum seems okay at the moment. All you can identify really is that she does have a cold still. She's showing all the symptoms of a cold and a medically induced coma.
So nothing seems off. Her blood pressure, her oxygen levels. It still seems just like she has a cold.
Hey,
Did he say what has changed about her condition?
He didn't, and he actually seemed surprised that I'd gotten the message. He asked who sent it to me.
Who sent it to you?
Yeah, actually I just kind of thought about it. Can you hold on for a second? And I'm gonna pull up my dad's number and call him really quickly.
Yep. And he's like, hello, love, you alright?
Hey, Dad. I'm with Mom. Everything's fine. She's doing fine. Nothing seems to have changed. Did you get a message?
What message?
No, no, nothing. I was just curious. I think there was like a flaw in the hospital system, maybe.
But your mum's alright.
Yeah, she's fine. Still in the coma, still has the cold, but like they're giving her some pain meds. She seems to be managing okay, and the nurse, I just kind of am like looking at Dot. The nurse says she's doing well.
Oh, brilliant.
Hey, did anyone ask you to leave? I kind of expected you to be here, and it's fine that you're not, but
Yeah, I was just told visiting hours were all off for this ward. Why?
No reason. Just wanted to check. And hey, who told you that?
Oh, I don't know, some doctor.
Chen, by any chance? Do you remember?
I don't remember the name. I just know he was looking after your mum.
Okay, yeah, yeah, I think, like I said, there's just a flaw in the system. They're working on it. I'll text you if I get any more updates.
Okay, sweetie. I'll be back in tomorrow, first thing tomorrow.
Okay, I love you.
Okay, I love you too. And you just hit like a hang up. So.
As soon as the phone hangs up, I'm just like, so my dad was told to leave. Artie, your dad told him to leave, and he did not get the same message that I did. So...
Do you have a voicemail, like a contact for them? A traceable number? Anything? A code?
I'll just pull up the message and see if it has anything on it.
This is literally just says from Anonymous.
No. Nothing.
Cool. Cool. I need you to do me a weird favor.
Yeah.
While I try and do you a weird favor.
Okay.
Artie, your dad works here. I'm sure that grants you special abilities to do more roaming than the average person.
Okay.
See what you can find out about your stalker. JD, I'm not going to tell you to do literally anything. I don't know how to deal with these kind of problems. This is not my area of expertise. If you happen to find the extra pain medicine and you want to to help donate to the clinic, maybe pocket a few. I have to go find a connection, and I will ask them to see what they know, plus whatever I need for the hospital.
Yeah.
If I can get
yeah.
any information about your mom, I will.
Thanks. Hey, Artie, do you mind if I just hang with you? I don't know if standing here is gonna do me much good.
Yeah. If you want to, I'm gonna go check out my dad's office.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, actually, I kind of wished you'd been here. It would have been great. Not that it's a problem that you weren't, but gosh, taxis take so long. Sure, let's go. Let us know if you need anything, Dot, and we'll do the same.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
So Dot, you wander off into the hall. And after a while, you spot someone who probably matches the description of the Adam Watson that you were told to find. It's a guy who looks to be in like maybe 27, 28 years old. He looks a bit awkward more than anything, so you can tell that he's probably a newbie to all of this. And he's not dressed very smartly. You can see he's quite slouchy, and he's pushing one of the trolleys along with a load of medication on it.
She's gonna walk up to him and she's gonna be like, "Excuse me, sir. I'm a little lost.
Oh, hi. And he just sort of, you can see him just like start smoothing his like hair over awkwardly. He's like, hi, yeah, lost. How?
Just the hospital's pretty big, and I'm a little confused about a lot of things. What's your name? I like to talk to people by name."
Adam. My name's Adam. And he's sort of doing that really awkward thing where he's putting his hands in his pockets and he looks quite nervous to sort of be around you, sort of thing. He's like,
Adam, that's, I heard some really troubling news. Did you hear about an explosion?
and he's sort of like, his eyes whiz a bit and he's like, yes, terrible stuff.
Terrible news. Yeah. I'm sure there was a lot of injuries, and I'm sure a lot of medicine was used up, and I'm sure a lot of folks were.
Yeah. All this, in fact, this sort of amount.
Yeah, and it should definitely, hopefully, be able to help people before the night is over.
Yeah, I mean, like, if someone were to, help out those people, like, how is this something you would, like, want to deal with yourself, or someone to drop it off?
She's gonna grab his hand, like real, like.
He's like, oh, okay.
It would be the greatest thing if someone could deliver that and be the hero.
I could do that.
You could do that.
Yeah, I could do that.
And she's gonna get even closer to him, like this far.
Like, he's going red.
Be like, it would be even kinder if you had an extra access card I could borrow.
And he just starts like feeling around his pockets, and he's like this. I mean, it's mine, but if I'm delivering, if I'm doing stuff, then I suppose you can have it.
I mean, I could make sure it ends up back in your mailbox.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, and he's like scratching the back of his neck and sort of rubbing the back of his neck. He's like do you eat, drink? Do you do coffee or things?
Frequently, and perhaps we can do that tonight after the delivery is made. And she turns around.
Do you want my number, or can I have your number? Which would you?
I have your name.
Okay. Bye.
She walks off. Step one complete. Confident. She tucks it into her pocket and she like walks over, and she's gonna start looking around for like what looks like supply rooms, like with where she can find like aprons or like jackets or something medical related, something that she can just put on over her clothes. She's looking for like doors with like maintenance on it.
I'm gonna get you to roll a speed check just to see like how swiftly you go through this, so you don't attract attention. It's not gonna be a high difficulty. It's gonna be a difficulty of 3. So look, yeah, no, that's perfect. You stealth your way. You sort of slide in and glide through every motion, and you find a room that has like the aprons and cleaning gear that you can put on.
Cool. So once she does that, she is going to be looking for literally any computer possible.
Yeah, there's
Like,
they don't seem
like,
to be...
like she's looking for like an office space, so to speak. So you can use her key to get in, so that way she can get on some computers and see if there's anything she can.
Okay, there's a couple of offices on this level, but there seems to be people in them, other than 1 or 2.
She'll sneak into the one where there's no one in there.
The closest one.
Yes.
Okay. You slide into the room effectively. And we're going to jump over to JD and Artie. What are you two doing?
Artie is walking in a very determined line towards his dad's office.
I'm following. I do stop and talk to one of the robots as we pass, though. And just,
Hello.
Hey, so could I just check what the visiting hours are? I'm trying to plan the rest of my day.
Visiting hours are all day, unless specified for an emergency.
Cool, thank you. And then I
No
kind
problem.
of rush to catch up with Artie.
Artie, you see Dot disappear into an office next door to your father's office. Your dad is not in the office.
So if I push the button to go in, what happens?
It says, "Welcome, Artie Chen." And you walk in. Or can walk in.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yep, the office is completely empty. There are just like papers and files on the desk. Looks like a pretty standard office.
So we were here earlier and we left some papers here on the desk. Are they the same ones?
Yeah, there's nothing different about them.
Does it look like anybody's been in here or done anything since we were last here?
It looks maybe like there's a couple of drawers that have been moved and opened because they're not fully closed like they were before, but other than that, and there's an empty coffee cup on the side.
Okay, I mean, I want to get some answers. I can't believe he's not here. I mean, you would think that he would have to go to his office if he was going to do work. I'm going to open these drawers that look like they're partially open.
Okay.
He did say he should be here most of the day. I tried to get something more certain out of him, but here we are.
I can probably ask somebody, but we should probably see if there's anything here that's different first.
Good plan.
Okay, so what's your routing through this? What are you looking for?
I'm trying to see if there's anything I remember being different last time I was here.
Okay. You can see just some belongings, like house keys and stuff like that. There it is, drawers. And also, you can see some of the papers are slightly different in the bottom drawer.
Do they look like medical record papers?
They're trapped. They're stuck underneath what looks like the bottom of the drawer.
Okay, that's weird. Can I jostle the door free or pull the papers free without ripping them?
Yeah, if you... Yeah, no, I think you'd be able to. You can do that, and you can see the bottom of the drawer pops up a little bit, as if it's almost like a hidden compartment that's there.
Seems like something a reasonable person would question, so Artie won't do that. He'll just pick up the drawer and shake it and try to get the papers out.
Yep, these look like normal papers, but again, there's one that looks like that's tucked right under, like you can see the tiniest corner, and it seems to disappear under the wood. And it looks to be a photo.
Okay, so I guess Artie's trying to get that corner up and see if he can get to that photo.
Yeah, you can pull it out, just slide it out. So it's It's the same photo you saw in the apartment of you as a child, smiling and waving at the camera, but it is a lot more crumpled up. This looks like it's been gone through some stuff.
I'm like lingering over his shoulder.
This is weird, right? I mean, I don't even know this photo, and there's two of this photo. And also, this one looks like it's been stuck somewhere before.
Hey, Artie.
Yeah.
This is just like, just a question, but you talk a lot about your dad. Do you have a mom?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Specific.
I mean,
Okay.
I really don't want to go over there. I don't think you would like her. She is very strict.
Okay, yeah. She's the one who doesn't like AIs.
Yeah, I mean, she works with electronics, so no AIs in the house. She really follows like all the protocol manuals, and like snacks. No, I've never had a taquito before. That was pretty good. She doesn't do that.
Right. You don't think she knows what your dad is doing, do you?
Maybe. I don't think she really knows anything about medicine, to be frank. I
No.
don't think she likes, biology.
It's just so strange. Like, it seems like you knew this woman, but obviously you don't remember her. But she has a photo, and your dad has a photo. Like,
I don't know. Do you remember a lot of stuff from when you're like that small? Because I don't know that I remember a lot of stuff from being young.
well, I mean, some memories, sure. Like, do you remember losing any teeth?
I think so.
You
I mean,
you think so?
you know how it goes. When you're doing a lot of like, I mean, it's like kid stuff. It like goes by and you forget about it. I mean, you got to do a lot of like studying and stuff like that.
Yeah, you do a lot of studying and you forget losing your teeth.
What?
Let me think of another one. Actually, Artie, how much do you remember?
Oh, I mean,
Like years?
yeah, sure. Crowbar.
Hey, Artie.
We have some stuff going on here. It's great.
I was on for just a few minutes.
I like to provide the
Seriously.
team with my constant conspiracy theories. And
Yeah.
sometimes they're pretty wild, but I really want
Just
them to
close the chat
know
window.
what I'm thinking at all times.
I take a minute away and I come back. Oh my God, Artie is a robot. So
Also,
Like,
read the next one.
his dad is killing people to steal their biology junk. Ask him if he poops.
That's an important question because if he's a robot, he won't poop.
Okay.
So that's actually very
Big
helpful. for
broken
this.
this
Someone
fourth
tell me in the chat what I missed and then continue.
Okay,
This is what I mean
yeah.
by the conspiracy theories that go on. Yeah.
Artie, years? Like, do you have years of studying that you remember?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of studying. I mean, to be frank, I know that my mom is like, I think she's very strict and she's got a real, like, she likes things planned a certain way. I got to say, I don't do a lot of different things each day. Just,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other childhood memories. You didn't have any friends?
I mean, I went to school with kids. There were other kids that were there.
There were. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
so-
that's good. That's a start. And when did you go to school?
Like the normal range of years from when you're a child to I just got into university. I mean,
Right. But you remember going to school with those kids.
Yeah, sure.
What was your closest friend's name?
Right now, Soren.
Okay, like in, elementary.
Okay. I know I said my mom is strict. This may mean different things to you than it does to me, but, there weren't other kids that came over to my house. That wasn't like something we did.
Okay, Artie, I guess I'm just a little bit worried because I do remember my closest friend's name as a kid, and I do remember losing teeth, and it's kind of odd that you don't. I'm not sure exactly what it means, but like, you don't know how to call a taxi.
You would not like living in the OTC building. It's very different, I think.
No,
There's
I'm
a
sure I
lot
wouldn't.
that we
The
do.
grass was cool.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? I've seen it about as many times as you have, because there's just you don't get a lot of chances to go out and just do things.
Artie, that's really sad.
I mean, I'm trying not to like. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm getting the context from you that these things are really weird, and I know that they're like very high pressure. But I was always told I had something I was supposed to be doing, and like there were things that I was supposed to be focusing on. And I don't know what to do with the crazy photo of the person I don't know, or no one wanting to. I'm not allowed to have friends over at my house because it's a distraction from studying. I don't know what to do with that.
Right. Right.
Now, if I was to say to you, like, what's the average number of hours you studied after school each day, you would say like 5, right? And I mean that seems like a reasonable number, but I mean like, in my house it would be like 7 or 8, and I mean that's just like an average, like how you did elementary school.
You studied for 8 hours in elementary school? When did you sleep?
When you were done studying, you would sleep and then you would go to school. I mean, it's
Yeah, I studied for like maybe 2 or 3 hours a day, if that.
yeah. So I mean, it sounds weird, right? I mean, I mean, I'm getting that.
Hey, Jeeves.
Hello.
Can you search Artie Chen for me?
And you hear almost like typing, clicking sounds for nostalgia reasons, and bing. Artie Chen, son of Daniel Chen.
Do you have any birth information for him?
I do, and it pops up, and you've got a date of birth for Artie Chen. What schools he went to.
Parents' names.
It only seems to be his father registered on here, but that's purely for academic reasons rather than anything else.
I don't think my mom likes it being on search engines, so
It's more that it was his father's done very, very well, and Artie has been praised for being the son of Daniel Chen and getting what's it called, like awards at school and things like that. A high achiever.
Hey, Jeeves, what's the earliest article you have on Artie?
And there's a bit more clicking, and it just pulls up for a high achieving award at like infant school.
Okay, sorry, it's weird, but maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm getting hung up on this. It's just, have you ever had a burger? We need to get you a burger at some point.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I guess I'm just worried. It's like you go one day and everything's fine, and then the next day there's a conspiracy, and then the next day everything looks like a conspiracy.
I know exactly what you mean when you say that. Because, yeah, apparently I'm absolutely abnormal, and people take photographs of me at all hours of day. And my dad makes people have chronic illness or something like that. I don't know if that's the right term, but anyways,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we should find your dad. Maybe we should talk to him.
Yeah, I don't know where else to look for him here. He has like this little appointment robot, and I'm gonna search around under the papers to see if that little appointment robot's still there.
There is a tiny little robot that jumps up and it's like, "Good afternoon, Auntie Jen."
Hi, I need to find my dad. Can you tell me where to locate him in the hospital?
And its eyes sort of blink yellow and do like a whir. It's like, "He is on level 8,
Okay,
attending to patients."
okay. Thank you.
Can I help in any other way?
No, do you want to turn off so that we can talk about this without you listening?
And it sort of like tips its head. What should I be listening to? Do I need to make notes?
That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Hey, JD, maybe we should go back to the hallway.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We're gonna jump over to Crowbar. Now, Crowbar, you're on your way home, weren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. As you arrive home, the flat seems particularly empty in the kitchen area. It looks like someone's made food and left. Other than that, there doesn't seem to have been anything else. But you can hear Nailgun coughing and spluttering in the other room.
I'm just gonna poke my head in the room because if he's sleeping, I don't want to wake him up.
Yeah. Now he's not sleeping. He is laying staring at the ceiling and you can hear him wheezing.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
Are you okay?
And he tries to give you a sarcastic look as he flips his head over to you, and he's like, but he can't. He's just too weak to even manage that.
I think we need to take you back to the clinic.
Okay.
Can you walk?
Try. And he's really struggling to stand as he tries to swing himself out of bed.
I'm gonna help support him, and then I'm gonna call a taxi to take us to the clinic.
Yeah. You call a taxi. His legs are shaky. He is all over the place. He is white. He is pasty. He is sweating, and his eyes have sort of got a funny color. And
what color?
It's like so they're normally like brown eyes, and he's so bloodshot and almost like a yellowish tinge to them.
Okay. The whole time we're in the taxi, I'm like patting the back of the driver's seat, and I'm like, "Can you go any faster?"
The taxi driver won't take you down into the lower thing, so he drops you off.
Okay.
One of the top ones. He's like,
right, and then we take the stairs.
Mm-hmm. So he is like struggling. He is, really struggling to get down these steps. In fact, can you roll a strength roll for me just to keep hold of him? It'll only be a 2.
Is that might?
Yeah, might. Sorry, yeah. You don't drop him, but his sudden dead weight on you makes you stumble with him, and you fall down a couple of steps.
Okay.
And he's just like, he's really trying to breathe, and he sounds really husky, and which I would do, but I have a cold myself, so I'm not going to do that. He sounds like quite husky and wheezy, and he's like, I really don't feel good.
You're fine. You're probably just having a reaction to something that the nurse gave you. You're fine. You look great. So don't even worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
as handsome as ever.
Like, you gradually make your way over to the clinic, and the matron sees you as you walk in. You can see she's ticking stuff on and goes, "Oh my god," and then just sort of hurries over and puts his other arm over her. So, over here, bring him over here.
Okay.
And puts him down onto the table, and she starts running a scanner over him. She's feeling his head, checking it, and she's like, how long has he been like this?
Since we left the clinic.
Right. Okay. I need to run some checks. Kyle! She starts shouting like orders across the room.
Kyle, get over here! I'm shouting too.
Yeah. And this guy comes running over like, I'm coming! Like, he's running over and he's got stuff, like bags with him and stuff like that. And they start putting masks on. She hands one, she like, just put it on. And they start just hooking them round, and they go to work like scanning him, doing everything they can. They're getting out.
I'm like literally in their space. Like as they're scanning him, I'm like following them, and I'm like touching him, and then I'm 100% in.
Like they don't seem to mind that. They're just working away. Every now and again, if you get too close, the matron will basically just slap your hand away if you're like while she's trying to do something. She brings out some of like the medicine. She's trying to give him an injection. As you can feel, his chest is getting more and more intense, and you can feel it calm down a little bit as she does that.
Could this be a reaction to, because he was in here earlier in his face, he was like hit? Could he be having an allergic reaction to something?
I don't know. I don't
He
know.
had a skin graft, right? I mean, like people, they reject skin grafts all the time.
Everyone who came in yesterday is coming back with the cold. I don't understand. Did you have anything done when you were in here with him? Were you injured at all, or?
No, I wasn't that close to the pipe when it exploded.
Okay.
And Dot ran a bunch of tests on me, and she said that I was fine. I'm not sick.
Right, okay. And they get back to work. Now they're doing this for like an hour. This is an hour or so, and by the end of it, they sort of gesture for you to, they pull a chair up close to where he is, but it's for you to sit down more than anything. And you, a man appears at the door. You recognize this man. This is one of Torak's men. And he just looks at you and he's like,
Hey, Nailgun, can you hear me?
He's like, yeah.
I'm just gonna step outside just for a minute, but I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, it's fine.
If you fucking die while I'm gone, I will chase you into hell.
And he sort of laughs a little bit. He's like, I will really try not to die before you get back. I promise.
All right. I'm gonna hold you to it.
Yeah.
I'll owe you a big favor if you don't die. Like 4 favors.
Okay. And you can see him like sound incredibly eager about that.
I'll head out. I'm Torak's man.
This guy, you've met him a couple of times. His name's Tom. He's not like he's not like a bounce or anything. He's like, hi, Torak said he wanted to talk to you about something to do with, he said if I said trees, you'd know what I meant.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. He just said he had a proposition. I don't know.
He wants me to go to him?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that dude. God. Why are crime lords so obnoxious? Okay, let's fucking go, Tom. I don't have all day. And
Tom
I'm like
looks
walking.
quite shocked by your reaction, and then quickly hurries up as you storm off towards this nightclub, basically. And you arrive at the nightclub, and this is buzzing now. There's a lot more people. In fact, the dance floor is completely packed. You can see the barmaid is still there. And sort of just gives you a glance as you walk past.
I know.
You can't actually talk because of how loud the music is right now.
Yeah.
But you'll get shown back into the office, and Torak is sat there, and he's like, Crowbar. Sit down.
What do you want? I'm gonna stay standing near the door.
Sit down.
I'll sit
Please. Would you like a drink?
No, I don't want to drink. I want to know what Nailgun is really sick, and I don't want to be here right now. So what do you need?
Do you still have those discs with you?
No, I met someone who had a matching keychain, and so I gave her them so she could have a complete set. They're fucking useless.
There's a matching keychain.
Yeah, it's like a cool little fun party, but I don't have them anymore.
Hmm. And he just takes a sip of his whiskey. Isn't it? Have you tried them on anything? Did they do anything?
I took a hammer to it and
A hammer to it.
didn't really do anything. Scanned it, nothing. Followed up on a couple leads. It was just made of some super cool metal, but no, I couldn't figure anything out about it.
Because someone I know said they saw you in the lower district going into a very old man's house. What were you doing down there?
Man, I don't know. When was this? I go to the lower district a lot. I mean, those are my grounds.
You were down here when the explosion happened, then.
Oh, yeah, then. Yeah, the old guy, he's really good friends with Nailgun. They met outside your club, which I thought was pretty weird. I mean, I didn't know you really, like, did that with, like, old guys. But I mean, like, whatever. Like, it's cool. I'm not judging. And he and Nailgun have really hit it off. They hang out sometimes. His wife died. He's really sad.
Yeah. Yes. So you saw the video?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Like, is this like a sex video?
No, Crowbar.
Okay.
Not
no, I
a
didn't.
sex
I didn't see
video.
anything.
How much do you know about Project Eden?
I mean, we live in Eden. I know what the word project means.
And he leans in. You saw the video. The old man told me.
What did you do to him?
What did I what?
What did you do to him?
He's dead now.
Old people die. Say
Exactly.
weird stuff.
People die. It's what they do.
I was in the guy's house for 30 minutes. All he could talk about was his dead wife. If he showed me a video of him on his wedding day 400 years ago, I don't remember.
Would you like to work for me? And would you like to know what Project Eden is?
Convince me. What are the perks?
The perks are protection. The perks are intrigue. The perks are immunity.
What about Nailgun?
What about him?
And the rest of my crew? Do they get perks?
Depends. Will they work for you? Are they loyal to you?
Of course. We're loyal to each other.
Is that a yes?
Yes. I do want to get it out, just like out of the way right now. I don't really like you.
I don't like you either. It's fine.
Good. Okay. It just feels. I just like, if I felt that weight like pressing down on me, I just really wanted to let you know. But I'm not stupid. This would be too great of an opportunity to pass up. You control too much.
Then I need you to do me a favor.
Is this like the favor of taking the stupid trees?
This has nothing to do with the trees. I want someone killed. In fact, I want 2 people killed. Can you do that for me as a favor? And then, if this is something you do, then you will be welcomed into Project Eden.
Is Project Eden good? I'm getting like a very ominous vibe from Project Eden.
As I said, you will gain immunity, intrigue, money. You know, because you could probably do with looking after your mums. They're not doing very well at the moment, are they? I mean, they could lose their jobs like that.
Who do you want dead?
1, out of loyalty to me. I need you to kill Nailgun. I don't care how, but it would probably be good for you.
And the second person?
I need you to kill a boy named Artie Chen.
I think even as experienced as I am, I have trouble keeping my face under control when he says Artie Chen. Okay. Yeah. What did Artie Chen? It's a stupid name. Hate it. I've never even heard it before. What did he do?
Oh, he didn't do anything.
Okay.
It's
Great.
what he stands for.
What does he stand for?
He stands for the OTC. You've heard of them. Everyone's heard of the OTC.
Is the OTC the enemy of Project Eden?
No, it's a part of it.
And then why does someone who stands for the OTC need to be killed?
Think of it as a project being cancelled.
Well, I come to you with good news.
Yes.
Nailgun died. He caught some cold. I took him to the clinic. Your man, Tom, found me there. He had
He's
just...
still alive.
No, he had literally just died.
No, he's not. My man is there now. My man, Kyle.
Kyle. Cool, great. Okay, yeah, I know. I was just testing to see
Yes.
how far your spider webs went. Yeah, I wasn't lying.
Yeah.
But because now I know that, your protection means something, which is good. Kyle, cool. Kyle. Great. Anything else, boss?
What do you want from me? This is a two-way thing. You're doing a deal for me. What am I doing for you?
I want medical records on myself and my mom's.
John?
Everything that the OTC, Project Eden, whatever you have on me, I want access to it.
What do you want to know?
I want to know what it says.
It says, and he literally pulls up a thing out on a screen. So it says you are a healthy woman and a perfect candidate.
A perfect candidate for what?
For the tests. For OTC. I don't know fully what tests, but apparently you fit the grade.
You don't have access to the tests and what they do?
I don't know what the tests are. I'm not a scientist. I work in a nightclub.
Then that's what I want. I want information about the tests.
Then I will find a way to find you information on the tests. I'm sure it'll be an intriguing read. I don't give a damn, so you can have them.
All right. Can I leave now, boss?
I'll give you an escort to follow you back to the clinic. And he just sort of clicks his fingers. And Blowtorch walks into the room. Oh, hi.
It isn't my favorite neighbor.
Yeah. So, you gonna agree with it all? You gonna do it?
Let's go.
Pretty good. And he sort of gestures for you to stand up.
Yeah, I do.
Come on then. To the clinic. And he starts heading off in that direction.
I'll follow. Just behind him, not next to him.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are walking down the street to the... You know, you can walk beside me, you know.
Are there a lot of people around us right now?
There's quite a few, but not, like, paying attention to you, if you see what I mean. So they're not right in front of you or anything.
Mm-hmm. How long does it take to get to the clinic?
It's taking about 15, 20 minutes or so. And all the way, he's just... The benefits are good. I haven't had to do any scrap for months.
I am going to shoot him in the back.
Mm-hmm. You can shoot him in the back.
Yeah.
Can you roll an attack for you? So effectively, I think, correctly, you're going to roll a might. And I'm going to get you to roll, I'd say a 5, unless you've got any skills or anything in particular you want to try and contest that with to lower. So speed rather, not might.
Oh wait, I'm using my speed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have because with Robot Assistant, I can direct him during battle. He doesn't make separate attacks, so I'm kind of gonna direct him to like start swooping to like distract him.
Distract, yeah, no, that's absolutely fine.
And then I'm gonna shoot him in the back.
Okay.
I'd be like, oh no, you're being attacked by a robot, and then shoot.
Okay.
So I'm rolling speed.
You're rolling speed, so this is now 4. How are you killing him?
Since Turkey Burger's like around his head, I'm gonna try and shoot him in the head.
Yeah, you shoot him straight through the head, and he falls to his knees and drops to the ground.
Oh no! I went to go shoot that robot and I accidentally shoot the dude's head, and then I'm just gonna start running.
Yeah, you run. Where are you running to?
I'm gonna run around and make sure that I'm not being followed or chased.
Yeah, this is just a big crowd of people. It's not like... Yeah, it's very busy down here. This is when everything starts to happen at night, and you're heading back to the clinic.
Okay, so then yeah, I'm going to be heading as soon as I am assured that no one is following me or like has their eye on me, I'm gonna head back to the clinic.
You head back to the clinic, and you see Nail Gun on the table, and you see the matron, and you see 2 other nurses either side of him.
I'm gonna directly head to the. Do I know what Kyle looks like? Should asked.
Kyle was the one that was called over to you, so he's one of the ones currently stood by Nail Gun.
Oh, that's right, Kyle.
And he's God damn it, Kyle.
I'm gonna go to the matron and whisper and be like, "Hey."
Like, you can call her off to the side.
Okay,
like,
okay, that's what I want to do.
Hi, yeah.
I want to be like, "Oh, I'm not feeling well. Could I talk to you for a second?"
Gosh, yes. Immediately, like, she freaks effectively. She's like, into my office now.
Perfect.
Now.
So as soon as the door closes, no, I don't want to go into her office. I don't want to leave Nail Gun unattended. So I'll be like, no, it's fine. Just come over here. And as soon as she gets close enough, I'll be like, hey, I don't have all the information yet. Kind of still working on it. But Kyle, he has something to do with this. He's doing some type of weird test. He's trying to kill my friend Nail Gun. I have something to do with it. I don't really know. Also, Dot's in danger because she hangs out with Artie. Artie is this really weird guy. He can't even call a taxi. He's on the kill list. You got to kill Kyle. Can we kill Kyle? Do you have like a? And I'm like, do you have like a syringe, like a something that'll make like his head explode or like bleed everywhere or something? Like I can shoot him. Do you want me to shoot him? We need to kill Kyle.
Wow, you are what everything Dot said. Do you have any evidence of this? Kyle's pretty new, but he's handy.
I did just, do you know Torak? You know?
I've heard of Torak. Everyone's heard of Torak, yes.
Club Twisted. Yes. Super great guy. So I think Dot told you that I was on some type of list. Narissa Costa.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me. Hi, Crowbar, Narissa.
Hello.
Apparently that list is something to do with Project Eden, and Kyle's involved. I know this because Torak just tried to conscript me. I don't really care how it happens, but if you don't do it cleanly, I'm gonna shoot Kyle in the fucking head.
Okay.
In 5 seconds.
I want you to wait outside. I want you to go out. I want you to leave Nail Gun with a nurse named Kara. She's absolutely fine. There's no problem. I want you to say, I want to see Kyle in my office. And then I want you to wait outside the office.
Okay, I can do that.
And she walks into her office and closes the door.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over. Hey, Kara? Which one of you is Kara?
And this quite young is like, that's me. Hi, can I help?
Yeah, this is my friend Nail Gun, and I'm really worried about him. The matron said that she wanted to speak to you and Kyle, but I was hoping that maybe you could hang out with me for just a little bit and talk to me about his symptoms. I'm just really scared. I'm sure the matron wouldn't mind if you were just a few minutes late to whatever meeting she wanted to talk to you and Kyle about.
Yeah, sure, can do. Don't worry, Kyle, I can take over from here.
Thank you so much.
And he's like, okay, yeah, so she just wants me to see me in the office.
Yeah, she wanted to see the both of you. I think there's something weird going on. I don't know. Talk to her and just, Kara, could you just like tell me like what you found in the test? And I just turn away from Kyle and start asking Kara.
He's like, oh, okay. And he disappears.
Does he go into the office?
He goes into the office.
Okay, as soon as he goes into the office, I'm like, oh, Kara, you know what? And then I walk away.
Oh, okay. And then you see her turn back, like it's okay, like looking at Nail Gun and just caring for him, basically.
Okay. I'll stand outside the office.
You can just hear words being exchanged, not angry words or anything like that. And then you hear a bit of a scuffle. And then you hear a thud. on the ground. What'd you do?
I'm gonna pull my little pistol out and have it in front of me so like no one behind can see, but have it ready. And then I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door to see Carl dead
Oh, thank God.
on the floor. And she's like, get in, close the door.
Yeah, I closed the door.
And she sort of basically nonchalantly sort of kicks the body out of the way. Just like, I don't care for traitors when I'm trying to save people's lives.
Yeah, respect.
Now, one thing I will say to you is that I think you should go home. From our little discussion, she looks down at Kyle, who is now bleeding out on the floor. I don't believe your friend is safe. I will take him to my house where I will run further tests, but I will look after him.
Thank you.
Kara is my niece. And as you know, you already know Dot.
Oh, is she also your niece?
Dot is not my niece. No, I don't think they're related. You know, this woman looks sort of... No, I don't think so. And I would like you to take these, and she just hands out some pills, and she's like, if you get the smallest tickle in your throat, anything, take these and tell Dot. Okay.
All right.
Now, and she opens the office door to show you out, but to go with you and quickly close it, like,
Yeah.
behind.
I called a taxi for Artie to take him to the hospital. I think that's where I'm gonna head, and I think they're meeting with Dot. Can you tell her that I'm on my way?
Yes, of course. Let me walk you to the taxi. I'm not... They probably had someone follow you, if I know correct.
Tom.
I don't know who Tom is, but yes. And she sort of guides you out and sort of waves to Kara, and Nail Gun, she sort of stops by you if you say anything to Nail Gun. And so she walks you to the door outside, just so that, you know, you're out of the way, waiting for the taxi. Now, taxi won't obviously stop down here, I'm sure you know that.
Mm-hmm.
I will let you know if anything happens, anything at all, to Nail Gun.
I'm gonna give her my bracelet number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you do that.
Okay.
And she said, if you can't get hold of me for any reason, Dot is your go-to.
Right.
I used to have a daughter myself, so, and you remind me very much of her, so please
I hope not.
look after yourself.
Sounds like a bad daughter.
And she sort of laughs. And she's like, and she quickly pulls you into a hug.
Oh, okay.
And she's like,
I'm just like super stiff. I'm like, yeah. Hug it out, friend.
I'm going to get you to roll a might. And I'm going to get you to use a nat 1.
What the fuck?
And
Did she
you
just kill
feel
me? Did
a
she just kill me?
blade
What did she just do?
slide
No.
up your back through your
No. The matron. Why would you betray me?
as you fall to your knees and you land with your palms down on the ground. Crowbar, what would you like your last words to be?
I hope your daughter shit herself to death.
And Matron smiles and withdraws the blade. Says, don't cross Project Eden. And as you fall down into the dirt, you feel the pain that has been searing through your body leave as your blood leaks down onto the street. You hear your bracelet beep to let you know it's 2 o'clock as the rain begins to fall. And that is where we will leave Eden this week. I can't tell if JD's frozen or not.
I mean, a little bit, but not technologically.
Wow.
I'm just gonna sit over here still for a minute.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Everyone okay? First of all, is everyone okay?
Oh my gosh.
I'm so okay. I'm like, this is like the end of like a cliffhanger. They're like, yeah, catch you next week for part 2. And I'm like, no, please.
Sorry, Artie. I was trying to save you.
Wow. Rest in peace, Artie.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get the bad end of the deal yet. Thanks.
Do you
I know,
want to
Crowbar's the one who
explain why your character has died?
Unfortunately, this will be my last game.
Oh no.
Yeah, I told Alice that she could do whatever she wanted to me and that we wouldn't tell you guys. So,
But you didn't know either.
I didn't know either. I kind of thought that I was gonna get the flu and turn into a zombie.
I know you thought that.
I was not expecting. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get in the taxi and the taxi's gonna explode, or like maybe I'll get to the doctor's office and like Daniel Chen. I can't believe that bitch stabbed me in the spine.
My mother figure just killed my like new strange companion.
Oh man, Turkey Burger's gonna have a long flight.
We are gonna go.
Always has a home with JD. Turkey Burger and Bash will have to learn how to get along.
Obviously,
Burger and
Turkey
Evan for
Burger's
life.
gonna go to fellow robot Artie.
Oh right.
Oh,
Not actually a robot. Artie's not a robot.
you don't think?
Woo! So let's go round, see our favorite bit of the day and how we're feeling. So we're gonna go round. I will leave the wonderful Crowbar till last, because it's your last one. But we'll start with Artie Chen.
Hi, I'm the robot, also known as Artie Chen. The thing I like best about the game is the other players are all fantastic and they all have great reactions. Their characters are cool. But I gotta say that Crowbar is my favorite today because I get to say that today. So, and also, she is just badass. I mean, she was just running around telling everyone.
Yeah, she's
That was
bad.
great. That was some good stuff.
I love badass. Crowbar.
Yeah, so really good stuff. If you guys get bored and you're looking around on Twitter, I came up with a cooking show game that is super lightweight, and I don't know if it's any good. It probably is not, but give me some feedback if you're interested.
No, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I mean, I spent very little time on it until I tried to go to sleep, then more. And everyone is amazing. I will leave it there.
Awesome. And we will hop over to Dot.
Hey, I'm Dot. I play Dot. I'm a little like I didn't expect this a lot, so I'm a little bit like shook, but I'm okay. I'm just like, ooh, this is why I don't watch TV. I get too into it. This is like watching a TV show. My favorite part was all of the parts because I was just like gripping at my seat. I'd leave to the bathroom and be like, come on. I gotta get back. Very good, 10 out of 10. You can find me on Twitter at NPC Bree, 2 E's. You can find me on the Greyhawk channel Sunday nights, 8:30 Eastern, playing on Return to Greyhawk. You can find me on the Greyhawk channel Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern, where I play, I think, still with Tis Aliens. I don't know how to trust her right now. She's gonna just kill all of her characters and break my heart in front of me. But we play together on the Greg channel on Mondays as well. And just keep an eye on my Twitter. Shit keeps happening. I can't keep up. We'll figure it out.
Awesome. And on to JD.
Hi, I'm JD. Otherwise known as Renee. Otherwise known as Heartbroken. But fine. Fine. Hi, I'm Renee. I can be found at RayDeanneR on Twitter, and I will have links for you in Twitch in just a second. I actually haven't copied them yet because I'm stunned. I'm probably not going to sleep for hours in a good way, but my mind is racing. I'm just reeling from this. Of course, we'll miss you, Tizalians, but that was, wow, an epic way to go. Well done, Alice. Golly gee. I think obviously there were several big like moments that were just like trippy. Walking in on Artie's dad with the syringe was one of them. Trying to figure out why Artie has this weird memory loss is another. And then of course the moments, pretty much the last 15 minutes with Crowbar at the end, just learning about the immunity, them telling her to kill Nailgun, and then that death scene. Golly gee. I'm gonna just I still haven't copied things because I'm gonna do that. You can find me at RayDeanneR on Twitter. And also I have a blog with several posts upcoming. Some of them are actually Eden and Scraticus Academy related, as well as an article that I'm doing for Scrat, specifically on building characters in the Cypher system and how it compares how running this game has been. So definitely check those out. And that's fatespun.wordpress.com. Also, Fate's Pun. I'm a nerd. It's fine. You can also find me DMing for my all-women D&D actual play podcast, which is called Fate and the Fable Maidens. It can be found at FateFMcast across social media and at fatefmcast.com. You can listen to it on almost any of your podcatchers. So, it's a lot. We haven't had any brutal death scenes yet, so if you need something light and fluffy after this, go check it out.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're fine.
And last but certainly not least, our favorite badass Crowbar, who we will genuinely miss a lot. So, yeah.
Thank you. I just want to say first and foremost that this game has been amazing. And the only reason that I'm leaving is just because it starts at 4 a.m. for me. And when this show started a couple of weeks ago, that was feasible. And now it is not, because I have had some professional opportunities arise. And Alice and Scrat were amazingly understanding when I told them that I needed to leave, and supported me and offered me this really great chance to exit in a very meaningful way to the campaign, as opposed to just leaving, which I was very eager to take. And so as sad as it is that I'm leaving, I hope that my death will inspire you. And I will be watching, not live, because I'll be sleeping.
Yes, please do.
And I will be tweeting my conspiracy theories, like, as the program progresses. So, like, don't worry, you're still gonna get my questions. Like, does Artie poop? Like,
I was gonna say, can we have like a list of what you want us to ask Artie?
Yes, please.
The conspiracy theories, like, they come to
How big is your belly button? Like each side?
Sometimes they don't even come while we're playing the game. I'll just be like on the Ubon, and I'll be like, okay, here's a conspiracy theory that I can make out of this one thing that someone said 3 sessions ago. So they'll definitely keep coming, and this has been such an amazing opportunity. The community that Scraticus Academy has built always blows my mind. The people that he manages to get, I'm always like, what? How did you get them? Like, it's just such a great community, such a great academy, such a great force in the role-playing community, and I'm so happy to have been a part of it for however short of a time.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. And as I'm sure, and I'm hoping you know, for future games and other things, you are on the list of some of the, we really want you back.
Yes.
When you have time.
I want to come back.
Do not sacrifice sleep or
time,
anything.
please, at a normal time. So
yeah, we will work that out somehow. We will find a normal time for you.
But you can find me on Twitter at @tis_aliens, and I will still be on the Greyhawk channel Mondays. That was the one game that I was actually able to keep, because I was like, please just don't schedule me for Mondays. Like, I can't give everything up. So thankfully / unfortunately, like, I had to give something up, but you can still find me on Greyhawk channel with the Orchid, which is like a grim which is a grim dark D&D 5e actual play. I always want to say podcast, and I'm always wrong.
Honestly, everything's a podcast to me now. It's all a podcast.
If you close your eyes, it's a podcast.
Podcast.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Right. Last few things before we head off, and that is, again, the Discord. It's awesome, and as I'm so proud to say, we do have an awesome community. They are so nice. Everyone in it is lovely. If you want to ask any questions, whether it's D&D related, TTRPG related, just anything, they're awesome on there. They're really great. It's really friendly and really welcoming. Twitter, if you want to get into one of the Academy games, drop Scrat a message on Twitter, and we will figure a way to get you in. Tomorrow I'm running Argo 37, which is one of our viewer games. YouTube, we are all up to date. In fact, this one will probably be up, if not today, then tomorrow. We're trying to keep on top of them now that they're all there and we're not moving anymore. Again, I wanted to say thank you so much, because we've hit our goal. We never thought that this was possible, especially in the first month, and everything that is raised after this for the next, I think it's 7 or 8 days left, will go towards our Gen Con pot, so that we can actually come and see some of you awesome people, because that's just something we really want to do. Come and hang out and have a beer and eat something and talk D&D.
I will hug you the second I see you.
Yeah, no, please do. Like, you can proper glomp me if you want. I don't care. But that is what, like, after the monthly costs are done, that is what the goal is going towards. Patreon is another way to support us. We've got some loads of awesome content on there which you guys get access to or early, and Adam's very proud of his Halloween ringtone, which I'll probably have on my phone for a bit, I'm guessing. Our merch, Redbubble is awesome. We've got hoodies, t-shirts. Redbubble do like scarves and skirts and everything now, which I didn't know, but I've got my hoodie through and I've got my t-shirts through, ready for when we go to MCM, and they're super comfy, so I'm probably going to live in them. So another t-shirt I've got, and that's from Bird in the Storm, one of our sponsors, and they're an awesome pair, and they create awesome content, and their first module that we ran on our academy was so much fun. And the content they are prepping for our season 2, which we have already started planning, is also awesome, and we can't wait to get on it. Our other sponsor is Magehand Press, and that is the system. It is the D&D 5e in space, and it's a new skin, and we are using it, or I'm running it for Argo 37, where Scrat's character Blister is going to probably cause, again, a lot of problems, as he always does. In the link in the chat, there is also a 30-page review for you guys to have a quick look at it, which I highly recommend. And lastly, competition, Rainbow Dice. I've got some, I love them. The competition ends in, I think, a week and a half. So that competition can be found on Twitter, to run through everything on there. And finally, first of all, thank you so much, guys, and we're really going to miss our Crowbar as well. So we're going to go raid Lindy, and our hashtag/warcry is going to be RIP Crowbar, is what it's going to be today. So yep, Scrap's already popped it in chat, so if you want to like copy it or anything like that, just throw it in there. Thank you so much, guys. This has been really awesome. I'm so glad I get to play out this story that I've been working for a very long time with you all. So until next week, I'll see you later. Bye.